It's day 5 of our trip to the French Alps. We're starting the day pretty similar to yesterday, but yesterday when it's snowing, there's 13 of us in this lift, but today I think there's like 100, I think it fits, but we're going to head up to the top because we should get some good views, and there's some cloud inversions down in the valley, but we'll go and have a look.
I was almost sick on there then.
Where?
The guy next to, I don't think the guy next to me
There's a strong bad smell in there, wasn't there?
ever brushed his teeth
No,
or
I could smell that.
used mouthwash. He was right next to me.
I could smell that from where I was.
I kept on having to turn away and I thought I'm going to be sick in a minute.
It was a strong smell, wasn't it?
Oh, it's awful.
We've made it up to the top now, and this is 3,300 metres I think, and we're getting some pretty awesome views down here. There's a load of shadows and light spots over the mountains, and off in the distance there's a load of cloud inversions, and there's a cloud inversion down in this valley, and I used the 24-70 and got a shot in there, and these cables are what carry the cable car up, and when it dropped down, I got it when I was about here, and I think it looked quite cool. Not normally a fan of man-made things, but I'm quite impressed with these cable cars. I hope you like them too, because I think they've featured quite heavily in the videos. But that cable car's a few minutes away from getting here, and this area will get full of people, so we'll head that way. This valley seems to be always full of cloud inversions. I'm not sure what we're looking at, but there's some quite cool pointy ones there. And then, yeah, it all looks pretty cool to be honest. Bloody windy though. So I think what I'm going to do is get a wide shot here, and then I really like these mountains here. So I'm going to stick on 135, probably get a portrait shot in there. And I might pick out some small details over here as well, because like you get these like ridges, then you get the clouds, then ridges, clouds, ridges, and it looks really cool. It's bloody windy though, so I'm going to crack on and get on with that, and then yeah, it's pretty awesome today. So we just started coming down the run, and on the second day when we came down I stopped on this edge, but the snow's quite a bit deeper, so I've just taken the skis off, and looking down here we're more level with the clouds now, and it's sort of like a basin, so I'm going to use a 24-70, get some dark outlines, and I think it'll frame it quite nice. Then we'll get the brighter side in the middle. Just a bit awkward, but at least we're out the wind here. What I said is sort of working. We're getting a little bit of the dark edge, which is sort of complementing it. There's like a dark corner in the bottom left, then the left hand side is going in the same angle. So I've got that one, but I'm going to go for a tighter crop and just get a dark right hand side, because I think overall it'll frame up better, and we can get the mountains in the background more prominent rather than halfway down. Yeah, that works a lot better. There's like a really dark, jagged point on the right hand side, and it's just contrasting a lot with the bright side. So I didn't get any pictures after this last time we did it, and I've got a feeling it might be the same. Might concentrate more on skiing now, because we've had the big views, but if we see anything down there, we'll stop and see what we can get. Merci. I don't even know if this guy's realised. If he hits the deck as soon as he gets off here, he didn't know.
There he goes. You got it?
Yep. Okay. We've moved across to the other side of the valley now. We came down that big run, then cut across to Outdoors, and then we're heading over to the journey over there. And we're getting some really good views over the mountains. Got a load of clouds rolling through here. Got the white peaks, then there's a few trees down here, and it's framed up really nicely. So I think what we're going to do is drop down here, then we're going to go up high later on. We've got to come back from a hill up here, so hopefully once we get up there, we'll get some really good views down into this valley. But going to ski for a bit, then we'll hopefully get some photos. We're just about to head in to find somewhere to eat, but we just found these picnic benches. There's just like a viewing platform thing here, and we've been getting views of this peak over here. I think it's the one we were photographing over there, to be honest, but we're just getting it from a different angle now. But at the base of the mountain, there's all these clouds. You got trees on the right hand side here, then just the tops are pointing out. I was thinking of getting these trees in at the bottom, but there's a chairlift in here, and I've been trying to avoid man-made things, so basically done a bit in there with the 24-70. I'm tempted to swap over to 135 and maybe pick out a few pieces, but it's really that wide shot that I like. So hopefully we'll get more views like this while we're in this area, but once we've had dinner and done a few runs over here, we're going up to that point, and hopefully we'll get like a downwards view. Maybe that'll look different, and by then some of these clouds will have changed, because that sun is quite warm now and it'll probably burn off some of these clouds, but it's pretty cool.
I saw the view when I came around the corner. I thought, hello, here we go. This looks nice.
We've just had dinner and we're about to head over to that big cable car that I was talking about before. And after that last bit of video that I did, all them clouds rolled in, so we stopped there just at the right time. But we've come up this big one here. It's just a blue run, but you get some good views and you can actually see where we had dinner. This building here is where we had dinner, and the whole of that valley has been filled with clouds, and the mountains that we were looking at before are these ones here. So different, but possibly better. So got this building on the left hand side, framed it up sort of like that, and I think that's going to work pretty nice. But what we're doing now is heading towards this lift here. We go up there, down there, then up onto the top. Bloody long way down that, isn't it? Just come up in the big cable car and you can look right down into the valley where we've just come from, and it's a long way down from here, but we've come up above all the clouds now, and when we were down there we didn't think we were actually going to get a view once we got here, but it's pretty awesome. There's patches of clouds in the bottom, and then off in the distance there's more clouds, and it's just really nice. And then over on that side it's just a sea of clouds. We're going to go over that way now, and there's like a viewing platform over there, and there's another cable car coming up now, and there'll be like 100 people in there. So before they get here, I'm going to get that one coming up actually, and then we're going to head that way. but pretty cool. We just skied across from the top of the lift and we've come across to this little rocky area here, and you get the view over the top of all the mountains. Every now and again the wind picks up and it sort of makes a bit of a snowstorm. So I think we're going to grab a quick family photo here, and then I'm going to stick on 135mm and pick out some of the peaks off in the distance. I'm liking this one and this one here, so I think we can pick those out. I'll stick those onto the end of the video because I think this is getting quite long, and what we're going to do now is drop down that way, and we're possibly going to be ending up back in them clouds. We didn't think we were going to get a view when we came up here, but this has worked out pretty spot on. We've had really good views all day really. We've sort of timed things quite fortunately, because although a lot of people come up in these lifts, we're the only ones here at the moment, so I don't know if they're put off by the cold or what, but it's hard to walk past that. So I'm going to grab a quick photo here, stick on 135, get those, but we've got one day left, so if you want to see more videos like this, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and there'll be another one coming soon. But yeah, hope you like the video, and I'll see you next time.